When you're about to start day 3 of the Hajing Loop and you see this, oh no, honey. Oh, that's on the inside.
Day 3 of riding the Hajang Loop in Vietnam started out a little wetter than the others, but luckily our tour company, Hajang Motor Ventures, hooked us up with some protection. Our group also decided it was the perfect day to listen to the Twilight soundtrack until we saw this tile truck that had crashed on the road, and things felt a little more serious. Luckily, our drivers found an alternate route and we were back on track soon enough, but the ha vibes were just getting started. After some intense fog driving, we made it to our first stop,
The Chinese border.
In China.
Right now we are in Vietnam. Over there, China.
before heading on to our next stop.
We're going up to a viewpoint of some kind. This is Hajang Loop ASMR. Okay, we made it.
Although foggy, this is the Lung Khu flag tower marking the northernmost part of Vietnam.
Come to the Hajang Loop for the views, they said. This is the view. About to take my iced coffee on the back of a bike, feeling very Vietnamese.
Like usual, coffee makes everything better and got me so ready to visit the Hmong King's Palace, a significant site detailing more about the Hmong people and the French colonial period in Vietnam. After a busy morning of seeing sights, it was finally time to head on to lunch. The food so far has been a similar assortment of things each day, but no complaints here. So delicious, especially the tofu and the spring rolls. And I really appreciate that Hajang Motor Ventures has been able to sort of tailor the food to us. We have quite a few vegetarians in our group, and there's always a lot of good veggie options. And if you thought the driving this morning was intense, it does not hold a candle to descending the foggy mountain roads this afternoon along with all the trucks. Probably the most intense part of our journey so far, but it felt right that opened up to some of the most epic views we've had yet. We passed by some other tour groups and I was shocked to see how big they are. It reminded me how nice it is to travel with such a small group. It makes things like stopping for gas so much easier and quicker.
How do they get the bikes off of this thing? That's the question.
We asked one of our guides, Ling, and she said obviously they just get people to lift it. And she said they only use 2 people at the top and 2 people at the bottom to lift it down. I have tried to lift a bike on solid ground before and I do not know how that's possible.
We thought we were going the wrong way, but turns out we were coming to see this view.
This afternoon really redeemed this morning's lack of views, although I kind of appreciated having the clouds and fogs up in the mountains. It reminded you how high up you were before heading on to our final homestay of the trip.
Tonight we are staying in our own little bungalow. It's feeling a little chilly, might be cold, but it's super cute. Oh, the bathroom's massive and has an outdoor little garden space. That's really cool. And a little walkout balcony would probably be more epic with a non-foggy view, but we can't control that.
And so commenced, in my opinion, the best night of the trip. We had happy water and sang karaoke with our drivers. It was just a group from Hajang Motor Ventures at the homestay, so we could really celebrate the journey all together. Stay tuned tomorrow for the final day.